Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If this is your first time here, this is a little bit different from what I normally do, but I got the chance to partner with Aipas. So Aipas is a brand that makes e-bikes or electric bikes, and I have always wanted one. A little lore about me, I was a big biker when I was a kid. I rode my bike everywhere. I rode with friends. We were kind of that last latchkey generation. Anywhere I needed to go, I always rode my bike. When I was in college, I got a motorcycle because it was really great on gas mileage, and I just loved riding. And I ended up selling that a little bit later on. But I'm always pro two-wheeled transportation. So when they reached out to me asking me if I'd be willing to do this, I was like, yeah. The bike that they sent me is the M1 Xterrain ST e-bike. Say that 5 times fast. It had some great specs when I was looking at it. It can go 74 miles on a single charge and a max speed of around 30 miles an hour. But what I wanted to do was make this vlog / review more of a layman's approach to e-bikes. There are a lot of YouTube videos right now that go major in-depth on some of those specifications and the technicalities. But if you're someone like me that just has kind of a passive interest, maybe you've had one before, maybe you've seen people riding on them, and if you're just curious about it, this may be more for you. For example, they sent me this box and UPS actually was calling me. It's the first time I have like a PO box, but it's for UPS PMB post mailbox. And when this came in, they were calling me, they're like, get this out of here or we're sending it back. I was like, don't do that, hold on to it, I'll be there. And the guy was like, yeah, you ordered some monitor. And that's because on the box is like a monitor and not the bike. So I was like, actually, is that I don't remember, I don't think I have a monitor coming in. But I wanted to showcase just how difficult it is to like set it up. It obviously doesn't come in bike form. I have to assemble it, how difficult that is, what it feels like actually riding it. Is there any type of learning curve? How much do I pedal versus how much electric output do I get? Do I have to pedal at all? A lot of things like that. So to get started, it's pretty late right now and we're getting hit with that summer humidity here in Florida. We've been cool right up until about last week, but I'm in my garage at night and it's still pretty hot in here. So I might open this door and get started on it, but I'm going to go ahead and assemble this. I want to see how long that takes. And then tomorrow, we're gonna go out and ride it a little bit. But for now, let's go ahead and get this thing assembled. Fortunately, the bike does come about 90% assembled already. It comes with an instruction manual, but I was having a hard time deciphering from the pictures where on the bike it was telling me to go. Was I looking at it upside down, right side up? I was just having trouble. So I ended up looking up a video that walks you through the assembly, and I found that to be much easier for me so I can just follow along with someone. It was actually produced by Aipas, so that's the route I would recommend when it comes to assembly. I had a little trouble when it came to assembling the front tire because when I would spin the wheel, it would partially hit the brake pad. There were a few different ways to approach this, but I finally got it figured out by following along with the Aipas video. After that, it was just about assembling some of the smaller pieces and fine-tuning everything. I am all done getting this bike assembled. It took me about hour 40, hour 45. Maybe you can do it much faster. The max PSI for the tires is 20 PSI. And luckily I had one of these auto inflate things I got from Temu for about 2 quarters and a nickel. And I was able to inflate them both to 20 PSI. Now, I was not planning on riding this tonight. I was gonna charge it and then ride in the morning, though I think it's gonna be raining all day. And it's raining right now, so I like really want to try it out because I put it like in the lowest speed and just like, you know, just tinkering with it and it started to like go. So I'm really wanting to try it out. So I'm gonna open the garage, I want to see how bad the weather is. Also, I'm sweating this much, not because it was labor intensive, but because I'm in a sauna. We got some light sprinkling, but it's not too bad. Maybe just one lap around the block, you know, just to try it out, make sure it's all squared away. Switching over to my GoPro. The rain's starting to pick up a little more. It's picking up pretty good now. I better do the smart thing and just hold off and I'll clean up all this mess because the trash comes tomorrow. It's like whenever you get a video game on Christmas and you have to install it and it takes like hours for it to install, so you don't actually get to play it till like dinner time, Christmas Day, or even the next day. That's how this feels right now. Oh, it's letting up a little bit. Screw it. Trying to get used to the gears here. Oh, I love this. This is great. Control the speed. How fast can we go? We're going about 20 miles an hour right now. Brake in. I'm gonna go around again. Also, got a little headlight too. Perfect for riding at night. My headlight is shooting straight up though. There we go. Oh. Got in right before it started raining pretty bad. Cleaned up the mess. That was a pain in the butt, except for that piece of cardboard. I'm gonna put it out there tomorrow, hopefully when the rain lets up a little bit. And I'm just gonna let this thing charge overnight. You're gonna have to forgive my messy garage. I'm actually in the middle of another vlog trying to get this thing looking somewhat respectable. But anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Because I live in a somewhat rural area, I decided to head to one of my neighboring neighborhoods that is under construction to ride around. The weather had finally cleared up and I was going to go for a long ride. Because this neighborhood is under construction, there were sections that weren't paved. And then I remembered, this bike is meant for rough terrain. It has the fattest tires I've ever seen, and they're meant for sand, snow, and whatever else you come across. So I thought I should put it to the test. For about 10 minutes, a little over 4 miles according to my indicators on the bike. No change in battery level that it's showing me right now. I went to that area where the road wasn't paved yet and brought me back to being a kid. I used to do stuff like that all the time. I was hoping to get a few more like local landmarks in Pensacola, and if I had more time I honestly would probably just bike like over in that direction. But I only have a couple hours, so I'm just riding around in some of the neighborhoods near my place. I do like exploring like this. It is a lot of fun. I'm really only topping out around 23 miles an hour. I'm not hitting that full 30. So I looked up, I think last night, that it's defaulted to be under 30 miles an hour. So unless you were to go into the settings and change it manually, I guess it's like a safety feature. So I looked it up. I'm gonna try to remember how to do it because I would like to boost my speed a little bit.
We have to click I button, and right now this number is flashed.
So previously the top speed that it was set to was 20, so I guess just through hill assist and stuff it was going up to around 23. So I just quickly looked up a little YouTube tutorial of how to change it, and so the max speed was like 62 miles an hour, but the video, which was from Aipas bike, was that you're not going to top out more than 28 really through assist, but I'm hoping I can get a little bit more speed. 23. There we go. I'm at kind of a major road here. I'm trying to decide if I want to try and risk going down it. No sidewalks. Let's do it. Let my wife find out. How about that? 33 miles per hour, Doc. Going out in front of a semi-truck. Only Holden, people. Only Holden. Riding in a city with no sidewalks. It's dangerous, but man, it sure is fun. Trying not to die. This really is how I spent most of my childhood. Just trying not to get hit by cars. All terrain. Oh, got a little path back here. Convenient. Really just gonna have to do this piece by piece. Luckily traffic's not too bad right now, but that my luck is gonna run out there. hardware store I usually go to. Take a quick lunch break. Move my bike over here so I can keep an eye on it, so no one takes it until I can get an actual bike lock. Heading on out. Bike's still here, luckily. Also, for reference, just because I'm curious, we've ridden 7 miles. The power bar before had actually dropped the bar finally, but upon starting it back up, we're at full battery again. So at max battery, max speed, it rated that it would last about 17 miles on a single charge. We're 7 miles in, and we're probably down 20% according to this. I mean, right now it says 100, but probably about 20%, because that bar is probably gonna go back down again. Either way, that's exceeding my expectations. Heading on home. Getting kind of dangerous down there. This is a relatively dangerous intersection even for cars, and it really sucks that I don't have a sidewalk to ride on. I would probably be fine going along, like on the grass, like on the terrain and stuff. That's what I normally would do. Finishing off our ride, 8.7 miles. Battery is 2 bars out of 5 left, and I think that middle one, about 50%, died just a second ago. All right, well, that was fun. So ultimately, I'm loving this thing. It is a lot of fun, but there are a few things I'm gonna need to get. I'm gonna need to get some bike rack for the car so that I could actually travel somewhere with it, because I tried fitting it into the back of one of my SUVs and it wouldn't fit. It was just too big. It's also really heavy, so that's one of those things to keep in mind. The battery life seems to be really good on it, but there are levels. The PAS is pedal assist, and I was predominantly using it as like a motorcycle function. I was really only pedaling to kind of get started or to begin going uphill, and then I pretty much let that do like 100% of the work. So if you're actually still treating it like a bike, you'll go even farther. And there are ratings of your pedal assist. So I was doing like the maximum one. I wanted to go the fastest without any assistance. But if you're doing like pedal assist 1 where it's still going for you, but you can kind of conserve the battery that's in there, that's also a smart move. And also maybe like a phone accessory, so I can have my phone on there to play Pokemon Go, which is what I wanted to do in Pensacola, but I couldn't get over there. But ultimately, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Aipas, thank you so much for the bike. I'll be doing little updates here and there, and hopefully I can get to kind of some of the locations I want to actually get to. Also, hoping to get Jen one of these. Maybe we could work something out, Aipas. I hope so, because it would be so much fun for me and Jen to be able to ride together and make some fun vlogs and videos using these bikes. There'll be a code in the description if you want to get your own Aipas bike, this one or one like this one of the other models. You'll get a discount for using that. It helps support the channel. I hope you enjoyed this vlog of me riding around and assembling this bike. I'll put a link to this one if you want to check it out yourself. Maybe get one, maybe ride around town. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. But for now, that is it. I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Take care.